Hello, 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 hello. Hello, peeps. Happy Sunday. How you doing? Hope you're all well. So we're back with another little cheeky Sunday house flipper stream, which has become. This is the second week I've done this. I don't think this is going to be a regular thing. I don't think this is going to be a regular thing. I think I'm going to do every other week or something on the Sundays. I think we'll probably have one next week. We have one next week. The Discord didn't ping. Oh, bad Bobina. Hey Alicia, how you doing? Good to see you, Lindsay, as well. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it just doesn't. I think it's just something to do with. I think it's actually YouTube. I think it's. Real tester. Hey, finally catch a few minutes live. Want to pop in and show support. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. So I am a bad person because I have not done all the things on my list of things to do this week, which means I haven't found my sheet music to put on here, and I haven't picked some pictures out to put up here. But and as a view that involved in the hey Josie, those of you that are involved in the community activity thing will have seen me kind of feverishly trying to get that done as well, but hey ho. I think it's because I had a day where I wasn't feeling too great, so that kind of slowed me down a little bit. So I've just been messing with the FAV just to get my screenshot. Right, so I think we can do these last two rooms today, or we can at least start these last two rooms. So what I might do is, I think I'll probably do these, and hopefully these don't take too long, and we won't sell it today because obviously I want to make sure that this is all kind of done properly. I still haven't also got the pictures for the concession room. I have had a look this week, and it's actually not particularly easy to get pictures for it. What I wanted to try though, this is going to be a bit weird, but what I wanted to try, so I was trying to find something that would make sense as like a popcorn machine, and thinking to myself, so if I picked something out from in here, could I like drop pictures? I mean, this would be a bit of a challenge, but could I drop a picture on top of it and a picture on the side and a picture on the other side? If you understand what I mean. And would that kind of, would that, like, we won't have anything in here that makes sense for that. But so like if it had a picture down the side of it that was exactly the same size, would it be possible to create something that looked like it was a box? Because actually you could, in theory, you could create like a table out of the back of these pictures. Yeah, I don't know. That would take quite a few attempts. Well, yeah, we know that happens, don't we? But I just thought, I mean, what I might do is get some pictures offline. Oh, I forgot we had these pictures in here. So these are actually musician pictures. Would have worked in the other room, wouldn't they? We've still got this horrible blue glow thing in this room as well, which is always a little annoying. But right, so we'll do what we always do and just kind of blank the canvas in this room. Yeah, I just think I spent a while looking for pictures. The only things I really want are like a popcorn machine. I mean, I guess in theory, if you get a big enough picture, let's just try one of these for a second. Let's just try and idea. It's difficult for me to describe what I'm trying to. Movie room is better than yours, is it? I had that blue glow in one of my houses too. Yeah, I don't know what caused it. It's very annoying. I think the devs have said that it should be something they can sort, but hey, why won't that go up there? I mean, I won't spend ages on this, but just to make the point of what I'm saying. So I think, oh, come on, I need one more piece of wall. In theory, I can make a room. In theory, I can make something stick out. Yeah, so that sort of is the same sort of idea. It's a bit odd, but so let's just do that for a second. Take this off. I feel like with the when we did this thing with the what's supposed to be like a music book, I don't think that took that long. And that was really precise, and I don't massively need this to be as precise. Hey Lisa. So if I put a wall, we're just experimenting with the thing. I was just saying, I've been really struggling to get anything that looks like a popcorn machine. But I think if I make it, look like it kind of leans back, I think I'm going to have to make something in Photoshop that looks like a popcorn machine. Let's just do this for a second. So I want one there, and we'll put like a table here. Why is that so big? Add photo. Let's put this down. Let's put this here for a wee second. So I think you can make something kind of lean. If I can make something lean, oh yeah, the sides of it will look rubbish though, won't they? If I drop this, so this will drop. Oh, why did you do that? What's the plan for this room? And I think this room is just going to be a bedroom. And we haven't got any bedrooms yet, so it's probably about time. It's probably about time we've got a bedroom into this house. I'll do this one more time. See, I mean, that's sort of the idea. Look, it's leaning, and it will stay leaning unless I whack it again with the... Let's actually just hit it with a hammer. Right, so that makes it full. This will make it explode forwards. And then if you knock it back the other way, gently. Right, so I mean that would take about 1 million attempts to get it right, but if we had some things kind of blocking it, so if I had some things blocking it, and instead of whatever that is on there, it looked like the front of a popcorn machine. Oh, there's a piece there, that's why it's stuck. It's not going to work now. Yeah, I think that could work. Will that actually let me remove it? No, this is going to fall. Weird, man. So yeah, you could have something, if that had another piece down the side of it. I really wish we could. I wish we could put textures onto like cupboards and things. That would be so cool. Imagine if you could like upload a picture and apply that picture to a piece of furniture, or apply it to like a bedspread or something. I think I've said that before. Anyway, right. So that's. But yeah, no, not for this week because I haven't got the pieces. I haven't got the artwork. So we'll just paint this. Oh, that's silver. Just paint this white for now. So we haven't got any bedrooms, so this obviously needs to be... I think one of these is just going to be a spare bedroom. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything overly amazing with them. They're going to be bedrooms because we've got no bedrooms in this house at all. Do we keep this blue? That was the only thing I wasn't sure of. It doesn't look great in the corners, does it? I think it doesn't look great in the corners because of the weird blue glow thing we've got in this house. So this is actually the bigger room, so maybe we should start on this room first. This can be the spare room. Okay, so let's paint this one. Get the paints. Get the paints. Anyone got any choice of colour they'd like to see? I was thinking maybe like a coffee and cream room. Might look quite nice. That combination looks quite good. Flower bud. Flower bud? What's flower bud? Is that a colour? Parallels, you might be allowed to transfer your own images. I'd be very surprised. I mean, that would be awesome, but... Is flower bud a colour, Lisa? Doom, 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 doom. Boom, boom. Flower bud. It's a light green young flower bud. Hey Razzle Dazzle. How you doing? I've probably gone past it, haven't I? Top of list. Young flower bud. Okay. So we'll do that and then we'll look at what can go with that then. It's a shame because I did quite like this. It's a little bit. I like the texture of this, but it's a little bit more kind of dirty looking in here, isn't it, than the other room? Yeah, happy Sunday, everyone. Hope everyone's had a nice weekend, or is in the process of having a nice weekend. Is that already painted? Right, so the door is slightly off to this side, isn't it? So I think it probably needs to, bed needs to go there. Right, so let's have a look at this paint. Oh, let's get rid of this horrible carpet as well. I tend to always end up going with floor in the bedrooms. Let's just try this. I'm not sure this is going to end up staying, but because it's a very pastel colour. That's very hard looking, isn't it? What's the dark parquet look like? Let's get some lights up. We'll just stick any old thing up for now, just to get some light in here. Maybe a fireplace. Don't know. Might be a bit tight for a fireplace once we've got a bed in. Switch the lights on. Yeah, that might be alright. Yeah, see, I like having the option to have a rug, so I think the rugs just add something more to it for the bedrooms. I don't know why, I just always feel like they do. Okay, so let's have a look at this wall, this paint. So if that's going to be the bed, so I don't think this, because this is quite a soft colour, I don't think this is like a main, I think the whole room basically could be this, apart from maybe that back wall, and that maybe we do some like texture or something on that. I don't know about this as well. What's on the other side of this wall? Blue. I'm wondering if this would look nice with brick. Bamboo wallpaper. Yeah, not a big fan of the bamboo wallpaper. I was thinking more like it just some board or something, some wood paneling. I think it also needs to be like a significant contrast from this green, because it's very pastel, this green. How about like they do in the hotter countries? The floor. I'm not following you. How about the floor like they do in the hotter countries, maybe? What do you mean, the floor on the wall? See, I was thinking, can you do? There's no horizontal stripes, are there? Oh, there's this sort of weatherboard thing, and then we've got these new ones, but these new ones are all very sort of kiddie. I wish the order of this was like organised. See, that would look, I think that would look alright. Is that basically what we just did in there though? Yeah, it's the same as what we just did in there. Can't have that. Don't matter, alright. So there's that. What's this one like? There is horizontal whiteboards. Yeah, there are. It's a shame you can't have those in like a darker colour. I thought some of these you could change the colour on. Oh, these ones you can. Oh no, they're just colour variants of the same thing. Hope they eventually add being able to pick from a variety of colours on the wood panels. Yeah, like stains would be nice, wouldn't it? Like you can have the wood texture still showing, but have it stained wood. All of the things we want. All of the things, game. This would take some This would take some effort. See that? I mean, I probably won't be able to do this because of the picture, but that's what I mean in terms of it being something like strong contrast. Have we got anything else in there? I don't think I've got anything else that's like, oh, that one's quite good as well. But I don't think it's going to work because it's going to be, I seem to remember last time I actually used this, I had to make these little bits in Photoshop and then at the top as well. It's quite cool though, that would work quite nicely. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's more like a kitchen thing, I think. Right, so let me just look at maybe like a paneling. I hate this. Stone wall cladding. I guess it's alright for outside. Big mural. Let's have a look. I'm a bit croaky again today. All the croaks. I keep wanting to use this picture, but I don't think this is going to work. It's definitely not going to work. Trouble is the size is always going to be weird in this because it's going to kind of distort it, isn't it? Is it me or does it feel really dark in here still? Is it this blue thing? This is the trouble, everything's got this like tinge of blue. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen, but that's pretty cool. That's quite a nice. That's quite a nice fit, actually. It's got the right sort of tones to it, hasn't it? Let's have a look. Right, it's going to take some fiddling to get it the right size, and it's not going to be the right aspect ratio. Let's do the skirting boards first, and let's do the mouldings. Let's just do this one, I think. So this is going to be behind the bed. Yeah, it does quite pick out the colours, doesn't it? Got a nice kind of that green tinge to it. Floor. Someone was asking me about the I can't remember who it was. I think maybe it was Real Tester was asking me about the mouldings. So yeah, they do in the comments section. They do slightly bring the furniture out. It means you can't get stuff quite flush up against the wall. which is good. I'm glad they made sure that was actually the case and didn't let stuff just kind of clip into it. Yeah, this was one of the things I remember from the little Paralives preview I did. That was a thing that was I'm not sure how they're doing. I'm not sure how they're doing the mouldings and stuff with cornicing in that game, because I spotted in one of the little little videos that they've got it going around corners and stuff, and then around curves. Like, because obviously you can have curved walls in that game. They still haven't fixed the socket in the house after the flood. Can't delete it, but it stops kitchen units until flush against the wall. Yeah, that is annoying, isn't it? I remember that from that house. 'Twas I. Thank you for clarifying that. I would still give a go on using them, but mostly may change me. Yeah, so what I sometimes do, I think I might have done it in this house, is like, see, that's not too bad. It's very close. See how that sofa is, I'm pretty sure the sofa has got a skirting board behind it. But sometimes I just kind of stop the skirting board so like that hasn't got, so it's not behind the units in the kitchen. You do get slight issues where you can see you can sort of see there's a little tiny gap there. So yeah, it's a bit of a you have to just kind of make a call on it. I do think they make a massive difference. All the rooms look so much more realistic with it does sort of make you wonder, like, how maybe they didn't think they could do it when they first put the game in, but first released the game. Frank's bowl has turned blue. That's it. Poor little Frank. Frank's probably blue as well. It has, and look, it's basically everything that's reflective. Very annoying. Oh well, we'll be out of this house soon. I just slightly off topic, but if you're not aware of it, the Steam sale is on at the moment. The Steam Autumn sale. And I have just downloaded like 10 different demos of different games, which I'm going to have a look at. So I thought I might do that. I may do that tomorrow. I might do a little random stream on Twitch where I just kind of go trying all these different games. Because there's some cool stuff. Obviously they're only demos, so a lot of them haven't got like an enormous amount of content, but that looks nice actually, doesn't it? Just white. It's amazing how much the difference the skirting boards and stuff make. Tempted just to paint that grey. Yeah, I saw that castle flipper one that Crackers did. Right, so we're going to put our big picture up there. Yeah, it's slightly the same thing I said to someone in the comments the other day about, or in the Discord, about the all those kind of flipper games that are not really actually, they just don't give you enough content. They don't give you enough stuff to put back in, and so it ends up just being like ends up being a bit too grindy. Because I think I saw there was sort of, yeah, that's not loads of beds and not loads of, but it did look like it was fun, but I'm just not sure how much kind of longevity it would have. Renovation, played for an hour, not been back since. Yeah, a little bit the same. It's a shame because the sort of the concept of it. I think the thing is, what appeals to me is the idea of taking like a train station and turning it into like repurposing it. Because how nice can you really make a train station look? Like it's never going to be. Like it, but if you could turn an old train station, like I like the idea of turning an old industrial building into a like a block of flats or something. That's pretty cool. An old factory or something. That's way too big now. But yeah, I downloaded a whole bunch of different games. I can't remember. Sort of, yeah, some things that was similar, like Yacht Renovation Simulator and a couple of other simulator games, and then a bunch of other things. Mind the gap, exactly. Yeah. How exciting can you really make a station? So we're nearly there. Maybe one more tick. 372. That. Oh no, it's still got quite a bit more. This is where you get to the point where you just can't get exactly the right. What was? Who was it saying the other day you could do something with this where you can get it to go up one? Lindsay, might have been you. There was a way of being more precise with this. Oh, it was it mouse? Was it keys? Yeah, it's keys. Arrow keys. Yeah, got it. .374. That's going to be the widest, isn't it? Cool. Right. So there's our mural. It's got a little bit of a gap there, but it's not going to let me do that any better. Okay, so that's going to be our bedside. So let's put the bed. Let's put the bed down. Obviously, we want a double bed. I think maybe we want something like kind of smart with it. That's actually quite a nice colour, isn't it? It goes quite well with that. Straight out of the box, haven't changed anything. Dark wood. Black wood. Dark wood. It's a shame the bedding's a bit boring on this one. Blue. So that's a possible. Double bed Hermes. I don't think any of these kind of super ornate ones will look right. Doesn't feel right now. And then I think these are going to be too massive. Yeah, it's a bit massive. Mahoosive. What about? Does that go? Does this one go dark? Wood. Black wood. It doesn't go dark wood. Black sheets. Black sheets. Black. Very 80s. Black timber. At all is a bit 80s, isn't it? God, that one's grim. Is that one I just used? The whammy. Warmy. wood. That one's big again, isn't it? Is that going to leave any space for anything? Does it feel just too big? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do the blinds while we think about it. Curtains and blinds. Let's try these. Hey Nancy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. I guess it must be Sunday for everybody in the world. No, no, if you're in Australia. I guess if you're in Australia, it could be Monday already. I don't know. What do we think about this bed so far? I don't know if I like these blinds. I don't know if I ever like these blinds. We'll leave them for now. Sometimes I kind of change my mind. Maybe this should Thundercat's bed in. I read Lindsay's comment first and was like, what? And then understood the context. Lionel! What the hell was Snarf? Headboard is quite low. Yeah. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if I think it's too big, but I'm wondering if it's just too big, and if it feels like it's too big because it sticks into the in front of the door. I think we'll carry on and see if it kind of feels like it fits. We want, I think, a modern sideboard. Sideboard. Why did I say it like that? Hi there. That's my awful. I've already just insulted half my audience. But apologies for my terrible, terrible American accent. It's a shame all of my blacks look blue. Because all that stuff is... Oh look, you can open the cup. Maybe if you put a lamp down there. Inside of lampshade. What? What do you mean? Nothing is changing. Lampshade, white, base. Oh my goodness. We can't use it. It's too blue. It's broke. What about you? Are you massive? You might be alright. That helps actually, doesn't it? We'll just do two of those. Maybe a yellow? No, I think white looks better. Thundercat's bed in. I don't think I had any... I don't know if I had anything like that when I was a kid. So it's the light. Like up light makes everything so much nicer rather than down light. This makes it cozier. Right, I feel like we should pick out a colour from in this. Maybe this orange all this red. Oh, we could go with a red, but we've got red everywhere out there, so probably not. Let's have a look. Maybe like a dark, something dark, yeah. We're missing young Dennis this evening, aren't we? I wonder who he is. So we could go with Coco. Doesn't really fit to that though. Hi Ella, how you doing? Okay, something like really, yeah, grey fog. You've read my mind. Yuck, yuck. This is clashing now. I don't like them anyway, decided. You can't make me use them. Don't make me use them, I don't like them. I think I just like the blinds. I don't like the curtains. I only like the blinds. Black wood, grey wood. Hey Wesley, you doing bad? Pretty sure I nailed it that time, guys. Do. I need coffee. I don't have any coffee. Assemble. I always miss this little bit of the wall. It really annoys me that I miss it every time, every single time. Yoink. Slapdash. That's what it is. Shoddy workmanship. Oh, that's a bit too much, isn't it? We shouldn't have done that now. Wish we hadn't have done it. Can I not get rid of them? I can't seem to remove these until I assemble them. Oh, yes I can. Oh, yes I can. No, you can't. Who's that? I was so glad when they added colour blinds. I dislike the cloth blinds and almost loathe all the curtains. Yes, you and me both. Oh, I randomly slipped into... Oh no, don't say that, Toes. I was about to say... I'm going to retract myself. Just chatting away to myself. No one has any idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But I'm going to stop myself because I was about to say something disgusting. I really shouldn't. Right, jump up, jump up. Even the screws are blue. I think it's just going to be grey. I think they're just going to be grey blinds. I quite like the wooden ones. Doesn't work, does it? Maybe I'll just do one and get one right, Toves, and then buy the others. Wasting money. Excuse me, cedar. What about cedar? Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? That one will do. I wish as well that they would just like standardize their set of everything. So just have the same set of wood textures you use for everything. Because this is not our normal set. These are different. Toasted chocolate beech. Like these are not things that we have. Oh, there is an American elm there. That doesn't look like the American elm. I'm pretty sure we don't have toasted chocolate beech and anything else. I might be wrong. Kitchen units. I don't think we got toasted chocolate beach. Yeah, I think I prefer the lighter one. Got to go. Alright, bud, no worries. Thanks for popping by. I'm not 100% on this wall, I have to say. I'm not 100% in on this wall. Have we got... I think... Let's see if we've got an orange. Just humour me for a minute. Can you see my dog now? Yes, we can. It's very small. It's a little bit difficult to see in an avatar image, but I can sort of see a dog's face there, yeah. It's cute. So is that snowy, was it? It wasn't snowy, was it? Snowball? Something like that you said. I can't remember the name you said, dude. I can't remember. What about coffee with milk? It was something, was it frosty? Frosty, there we go. So, yeah, what do you think? It's a Yorkshire Terrier. See, I don't know. I can't decide. I feel like I prefer that contrast. Let's put a door on, because maybe the fact that there's a blue glow coming from outside the door is distracting me. Doors. That one. Grey. Grey. And then what did we do with it? Did we go white with the details? I can't remember. Yes, we did. So this door is going to have to open like that. Does it avoid the bed? Yes, just. That's awkward though, isn't it? That's what I was worried about with it being too big. Hope your other dog doesn't get jealous of you not having him in your profile picture. Yeah, maybe you need to change it every week. It's a nice shade of orangey brown, really goes well with the green, surprisingly. It's better. Yeah. I mean, what we could do, this is probably going to go too far, but no, this isn't going to work. What's he doing? That doesn't work. Madness, madness, I tell you. Yeah, I think I prefer the orange. Not definite though. Because that picks up. Let's have a look again. Don't know. Can't decide now. I kind of like both of them, to be honest. Let's go with the blue for now. Indecisions. Indecisions. Right. Now, I suspect there won't be anything narrow enough to get in these two spaces, but let's have a look. Add orange rug. Oh, no, I don't think so. I think that would be too much. 2 colours is pretty much a limit for something as big as that. Because I've got the dark colour, I've got the, well, I guess, I think because I've got, I think that would, I don't think that would work, in all honesty. I think if I went with if I go with a rug, which I probably will, it just needs to be neutral. I know, not even looking at the door handles. The blue is nice as well. The blue, the intentional blue is nice, yeah. The blue that we don't want because the game is being annoying. Kind of have orange tent. The little tent dealie. Tent of orange. Tent of all orange. Have the tent of all orange. So I think something like that. I think it just needs to be something neutral. Because it's gonna get like quite busy in here with all this different stuff in a minute. Why won't you go there? So next time we're gonna do, or the next house is going to be a bunker house. I don't really know any of the bunker houses, so we'll have to look at the list and remove that if things finished it. Yeah, this bed does have that sort of, it does have that vibe to it, doesn't it? I had the same issue with this house and surface reflecting colours. Mine was pink. Oh, okay. Oh, so maybe it's just it's weird though, because I didn't have an issue with this house when I started it. We just seem to develop an issue with this house. And I think it was after one of the patches. It's after a patch that they put out to fix something. They broke something else. Right. So, what have we got? What have we got that's like skinny wardrobes? There's these, but they're really low, aren't they? They're really short. Should make a classic 50s house next time. What do you think? So I think we're going to have, at some point, we're going to have, as one of the kind of community activities, competitions that are like the 50s house, or so that will be when you'll see those. I think you should switch the bed out. You're not a fan of the bed. Could make the room next door a dressing room. Well, that would mean that, yeah, that would only make it technically only a 1-bedroom house though, wouldn't it? I don't know. Would you sell that as a? I could. It would be quite cool, but I think that would break our that would break our room, our wall issue, our wall decision that we're not taking the walls down. God, Nightbot needs to chill out. Stop spamming the chat with your links all the time. Hey, Mrs. T-Rex. How you doing? Hope you're well. Okay, Josie. Catch you later. Is there room for a walk-in wardrobe? Is there room for a walk-in wardrobe? What, in this room? Or in here? There's definitely not room in here for a walk-in wardrobe. I think it just needs to be something in this little... Yeah, all right. I'm still a bit knackered, to be honest. I'm still a bit knackered. I didn't have the Rona though, so I'm Rona free. No cheeky Rona for me. None of these are going to fit in that little space, are they? Oh, that was a big yawn. I think I muted it. I think I mostly muted the yawn. Apologies if I didn't. What can we get in there? We've got no storage space at all. This might be quite nice as a fireplace here as well, I think. That might be quite cool. I think we're going to keep the bed though. I quite like the bed. I think it quite fits that. The big kind of mural thing as well. But do we actually have next to our dressing room? Oh, the pressure! The ladies are bringing the full pressure. I mean, I could. It just feels a little too white. Yeah. Well, the only two options with this bed are like grotty brown colour, I think. Will the wall-mounted cupboards fit in there? Perhaps two side by side in American elm. I'll have a look at that. But the ladies are currently, Lindsay and Lisa are campaigning for me to break all the rules and not throw into this other room. Hey Citra, how you doing? Put the fold-up bed in there as well. No. If we're breaking the rules, then it's two separate rooms. One is an ensuite. So I could go through this wall and make an ensuite, and I could go through this wall and make a wardrobe. And then this would have to not be here. I like the bed. How many bedrooms are you going to have in this house? Well, this is the problem. This is the problem. Because technically, if I do this, if I do what we're talking about now, knock through and block this up, we'll only have one bedroom. Because we've got this room, we've got this music room, and then we've got the office with its blue cabinets of floatiness. And we've got the cinema room. Can I be one of the moderators? I'm assuming you're saying moderators. No, they are carefully chosen. It's not anything, but those guys have been in the streams for a long time, so and we don't really need more than two. Yeah. I mean, technically, this is still no. Those are still bedrooms, aren't they? So there'll be three. All right. I cave. But this is not a precedent established. We are not establishing a precedent here for knocking the walls down all the time. Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, it never takes that long, does it? I feel like this happens fairly regularly. Right. Alright, so let's paint this back in again. We still need to do the moulding in this down here as well. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing there. Have we turned all the lights off in this house? Oh, I think I did, because this one lags everything out, doesn't it? I didn't need to buy that. I've got paint everywhere! Ah! I paint pots everywhere, going nuts. I think they've all got to stay for now. Right, so which is the narrow one? That's the narrow one. Bye, I got a notification from a YouTuber. Probably see you later. No worries, dude. I mean, they both got to go, basically. Oosh. Oosh. Got a better offer. Got a better offer. How rude. Cave to peer pressure. No, I know. It's fine. No, it's quite. I quite like having you guys involved in the decisions, so I'm all good. All good. Right, so, woo. Let's go turn that hall light off because it's lagging me out. That's better. Okay, so one of these is going to have the window, so that's going to be the one. That's got to be the bathroom, isn't it? So what we can do here is, I think, I wonder if we can make this. It's going to take a little bit of figuring out. I could make this the door. So that's wide enough for a door there, isn't it? Just double check that. Yeah, that's wide enough for a door. And that one is as well, I think. I think it will be. It's just this crap down here. Go away. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I don't know if I want them both to be straight in, because I'll lose. This obviously doesn't need to be very big. The bathroom needs to be a bit bigger, although actually there's still quite a lot of room there. Let's just go down a couple of walls. So what I'm thinking is maybe this comes out, and actually the door kind of goes in that way. Or actually that's just a little bit, and then this is the actual wardrobe. Yeah, that might work better. Let's try this then. So we might do is get one of these. Where's the thing that's like the inside of a wardrobe? Where is it? That. Don't want any of those, we just want it like plain. That'll do. What's blocking me there? So if we did kind of that. And then we block that in. Can that move over at all? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, this will basically, if I get this done, it's obviously kind of all just one big room then, isn't it? And let's go another one on this side. It's different. I just want it to snap over one more snap, but it doesn't seem like it's going to want to. Okay, so if we then go another one of these. Oh, the double. Is the double... won't go in there. Why won't you go in there? Ba, 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 ba. I started watching that Ratched the other day on your one of your guys' recommendations. It's kind of cool. I haven't quite got into it yet, but it's very, very stylized. It's very like hyper saturated, isn't it? The colours are all very bright and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Right, so let's paint this in. That needs to be green. Really enjoyed it. So is it like the first season finished already, or I've only watched the first episode? I think there were 9 episodes, oh right. Okay, so the rest of this, in theory, the rest of this could be the bathroom, but maybe we make a little nook in the hallway to use that space, because I think this will probably be... Oh, what's going on there? Have I not done this before and this has been fine? This has been fine. Is it not a lintel? I thought this was... Oh, did I have to raise it up before? Or maybe I just had a wall behind it. Yeah, I think I probably just have to have a wall back there. Yeah, we could maybe just fit a little nook for a desk in or something. Didn't really want to do that, never mind. I guess it makes sense. I mean, this is quite a luxury pad. I guess it makes sense that it's got the bedroom's got a ensuite and whatnot. Give it a little bit. So, this carpet's gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. I think we'll just go. This is going to be bathroom. So I want to come back through this wall. Ah, mistakes were made. I didn't realise where I was. Derp. I thought I was in the hallway still. What a wally. Crap. See, this is what happens when you start knocking bloody walls down, isn't it? This is quite big for a bathroom. I'm like, oh, see, this is what happens when you start knocking walls down. Good stupid head. I could have sworn we were in the hall. We weren't in the hall. Of course we're not in the hall. Because the door runs down the end. Gold Bennett. Can we sneak those back over the top of the... Oh, that one's busted up there. I was lucky we've kept every single paint that we've painted in this house. That's an interesting little thing. Look, it stayed up there. That's an interesting little thing. Can you make something out of that? Is there anything we can use that for? A little feature? Probably not. Huh? Was it that? This is going to be wrong, isn't it? That's right. Just two. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, I could have sworn I was here. Derp. That's got to be blue. Oh my god. Get out of my way! Please! Do 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 do. And then that's green again. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, crap. Yeah, so this is now pretty massive. I guess. Because the thing is, a shower cubicle is going to take out a lot of that space. Let's get floor. Do do. How about a bath? I don't have one. We could just have a bath, I guess. Or maybe we get both in. Let's see. Alright, we've used... What tiles have we used so far? We've used those hexes. And we've used that one. Yoink. Laundry room. Yeah. What did we put in the laundry room? Just the like concrete in the laundry room. So let's go. Maybe we'll go with that. See what that looks like. Doesn't look great. Maybe if we put some light on. Yeah, it might be alright. Might be alright. It's obviously a bit, it's all a bit sort of distracting at the moment because of all of that brick. So, have we got any... Let's do this. Just had to put someone on timeout. On the naughty step. Super nanny styly. You, sir, are on timeout. Yeah, that might be alright. Right, what should we do on the walls then? Let's go maybe a nicer... Maybe a nicer wall tile. I don't mind that one of one of the old ones. And that one I actually quite like as well. Let's have a look at that. I've used this in ages. In fact, we'll pick the stuff first. Get rid of that power socket. Yeah, the grey one might look good. Well, this is quite grey. Oh, you mean the dark grey? Oh, that is the grey. Excuse me. God, I'm so yawny. Let's have a look what we need in layout wise then. So, what am I doing? Bathroom. Okay, so we were saying barf. That's a bit massive, isn't it? Get some coffee. Yeah, I should get some coffee. Maybe I will in a minute. Has anything happened since I left? Yes. Some things. Some things have happened. Is that kind of... That looks really narrow for a bath. Dressing room's sort of only half done. I need to go back and finish it, but also need some stuff up there and whatever. Decoration. Bathtub plumbing system. I feel like this is, yeah, it is too narrow. So it could go, I could go one of these. In fact, the toilet could go on that little bit. And the sink could go there. Okay. Hey Dennis, how you doing, bud? I was asking about you earlier, wondering where you were. DLC? No, this is not DLC. Well, it is DLC as in it's HGTV, yeah. It's not a new one though. Well, it's the newest one, but Antoni should knock that strange wall at the back. No, I think that strange wall at the back is going to stay. We need that strange wall at the back. We might end up just flattening that out, that little corner and this little corner. We probably will, but I just want to get everything kind of laid out first, so that I know what I'm doing. So, does that need to go? They should have half walls in the game, yes. Agree. Unscrew. Oh, I just saw a morph. Oh, did I miss that one? Why has it not come up in my thing? Someone just subscribed. I didn't catch the name. Hold on a second, guys. Gold. There we go. Thank you, Nadine. Thank you for subscribing. I know, Dennis. See, this is what happens. You weren't here, so the ladies just ran amok, and now we've got walls been knocked down. They bullied me into it, Dennis. I needed you here to back me up and say, Dave said, we're not supposed to knock walls down. So we have knocked through, yeah, we've knocked through the walls. It does kind of make sense. But they all got together. And you know what that's like. If you get a whole gang of women telling you one thing, there's not a lot you can do about it. You just gotta you just gotta get on with it. No, I'm alright with it. I'm fine with it. Right, so are these wider than normal showers? Yes, Nadine, welcome to the channel. So I did manage to fix the morph. So anyone that subscribed in the last couple of streams, apologies you didn't get a shout out in the stream. I had something weird going on with my alerts. So these are not wider, are they? So can we go, maybe if we just do a wall on one side of each side. So let's try this first. Maybe that needs to come forward one. Let's do that. So we've got an extra wall there, which we could put in the other side, but it doesn't really matter. That's dead space on the other side of that wall anyway. So it's pretty redundant to bother with. I think we'll get this shower plumbed in then, guys, and I'll go and get a coffee because I think I'm a bit flat on the stream. Apologies, I'm a bit tired this week. Coffee always helps. Oh, this is the stupidly low one, isn't it? Bathroom. Oh, they all really low. So is there any difference between these? Apart from the actual shower. Oh, I guess that's different. Without a tray. Okay, let's go with that then, I think. Still seems super low though, doesn't it? It is low. Stupid game. Stupid game. Let's put our Hobbit shower in then. So that needs to go in. I think I have to put that down. And not assemble it. Put the wall in. Crap. Wall would look more symmetrical other side. What do you mean on the... in the other room you're talking about? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I'm blocking this little corner in though, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, potentially. It'd be so cool if you could just like stretch that to fit. Oh. Okay, right, cool. I'm going to go get a coffee, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes. I will stick you on the... I'll stick you on the BRB screen. Alright, back in a minute. Right, peeps, I'm back. Hi, for real. How you doing? Oh, we got no game. There we go. Interesting. Well, have coffee. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not sure how this tile... I don't think these two tiles are going to work together too well, but we'll see. It is quite big, this room, though, isn't it, for a bathroom? I did remember my mic. I know. Amazing. You're in one of my top 4 favourite YouTubers. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much. I guess we'll try this here. God, it takes a long time to plumb in a bath, doesn't it? It's a lot of things. All the things. Oh, there's a gap. I don't like the gap. That's too close to that. Maybe we'll go with a corner bath. Oh, the corner bath. The corner bath corner's the wrong way. See ya. What's the bet in his back in like 5 minutes? Oh dear. Right. So if I put the if I put the plum in this side, and then keep sighing a breath of relief. Do I? Well, I do, or maybe I am. Maybe I'm breathing into the microphone. Sorry. Let me try and move that. Oh, as in not having to... oh, I think I know what you mean. I think I understand. Yes. Yeah. Like, I picked you up eventually, got there. Right. Does that work better? So, will a toilet fit in? It's all going to be a little bit tight. So this would be quite nice for a shower radiator, a wall-mounted radiator. I think I can get a toilet in there. And a sink. It's getting a bit tight, isn't it? But I think it'll be alright. Let's just check. I think that'll be okay. And then maybe that's just squared off, and maybe a sink there. Let's try that. Or actually, if I do that, can I go toilet that way? That might work better. In fact, we've got white on there already. So this is the only reason why I don't do the walls on the stream, because it just takes a little bit more thinking about. It's fine, but it does take a little bit more. It tends to feel like things take a little bit longer. I always feel like things take a long time in me anyway, but I think that's generally. I think I'm more often more impatient than you guys actually are. The people that are impatient are not here. They just don't watch. That's fine. No problem with that. Okay, that works all right. I think that works okay. Is that sort of out of the way? That seems like it's a reasonably okay sort of passage through. And then that will hopefully work for a sink. The door can go that way. It's all coming together. Right, so let's put a door in. We're using that one. Grey, grey, grey. White. White. Blue door handle. Cool. Okay. Sink hopefully is. Oh, hello. No, I'm not. I don't think so. Oh god, this shower's so silly. What do we think has called that? The word anal? Or maybe the word anal. God, YouTube, what is your issue? Sicko. I personally like that you were intricate and a bit anally retentive about your design. This is definitely not a game for impatient personalities, in my opinion. Thank you very much. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. How funny. Especially on a Sunday. Sundays are definitely always a bit of a chill day, aren't they? Sunday evening for me. Sunday day for some of you, I guess. Installations. Yeah, no, I don't think it's interesting because I think this is I think certain games sort of dictate their player base a bit, don't they? I guess it's quite an interesting difference in certain games that you see certain sort of personality types and stuff. Almost 4 PM here. Yeah, it's 8:48 here. Okay, what we're doing, I'd like to get that one in, but I think that's probably a bit too big. It's by far my favourite, that sink. Oh, I didn't realise you were ahead. So what part of the world is that then, Anna? 10:48. 2 hours ahead. Which house are you doing right now? This is the modern house. So we're coming fairly close to the end of it, to be honest. We've got a few bits we've got to finish up that we haven't done. 10:48. Oh, so you're 10:48 as well. Saudi Arabia, gotcha. Is that only 2 hours? Interesting. I thought it'd be more than that. Oh, every single time. 2:49 PM. Oh, you must be West Coast of America then, he says. Look at me just casually just causing disaster as I flood the... I'll probably take this sink out in a minute because I don't like it. do it every single time. 2:49 p.m. I'm going to guess you must be west coast of America. In fact, actually, that seems like it could even be further away. 2:49 p.m. It must be America, because any further west of that, you'll be crossing the date line, presumably. 8 hours. What's that? That's 8. That's 8 hours. Sure, you'll tell me in a minute, but yeah, it's the United States. Yeah. Okay. Do we think that fits? Does look a bit. Very close when my mum used to study in the UK. It was not an issue to call her. Yeah, that's always a challenge, isn't it? So I've lived in San Francisco and I've lived in Melbourne in Australia, and those are really difficult to have conversations with people back home, back in the UK. New Zealand is Australia is like, well, both of them are basically the other side of the world. So we've got that one is a bit, yeah, that's better. Go with that one. That's going to fit better. I didn't even touch it that time, Gabe. You just did it yourself. That time I touched it, fine. But I'd already plumbed it in by then. That's better, isn't it? The voice is calming. Thank you very much. Floor. So let's change the floor in here. I think we'll make that like a dark. Maybe do this one in there. Right, what are we doing on the walls? We might end up with that everywhere, to be honest, because I think this. I don't know if I'm a fan of this tile. Right, so. Well, we could have that as a different. I don't think the brick really works because in my brain I would always be like, brick is porous. I'm gonna not be able to get past the realism of it. I'd be like, brick is porous. It should be there. You shouldn't have it. Oh, you know what we could try? I've kind of wanted to do this. Let's try this. I've wanted to do this for a while in the bathroom. Let's paint this out a minute. Where is it? Moulding. Wall mouldings. That one. Yeah. See, if you could get that as blue, but we could go. So we could go like a blue wall and then like blue and white stripes or white stripes. So the back of the wall is blue. Let's try this. See what this looks like. This might look quite fun. Is this going to work at the bottom? Good enough. That is going to mean I'm not able to put my towel radiator up there. We could do it on a different wall though. Let's have a look. So I'm thinking like that one possibly. towel radiators a common thing in the UK? Yeah, I think so. Pretty much. Above the toilet it fits. Yeah, we could do it on that wall. Because the thing is, I can do it on any wall. Oh, you mean above the toilet? The towel radiator? Yeah, towel radiator above the toilet's a bit... I don't know. Not keen. You kind of wouldn't want the towel hanging down behind you. I don't know. I don't think. Sorry, I'm slurping my coffee into the microphone. That's not spaced properly, that bottom one. Yeah, a few people have said that before. So are you in the US then, Real Tester? That's not quite right, is it, that bottom one? Burn your shoulders as you lean back. That's true, actually. I wasn't thinking of the fact that it would be hot behind you. I was more thinking of the fact that the towel would be hanging down back of your head, sitting on the back of the sitting on the back of the toilet bowl. But yes, very true. Maybe we should southwest, just a few miles from the Mexican border. So yeah, maybe hot weather. You don't generally see them, but it's quite common to see radiators in the UK, and towel radiators. Towel radiators, I think, were a thing that happened. I don't remember there being towel radiators as much when I was a kid, but maybe it's just like a posh person thing. But well, yeah, you don't have radiators presumably at all, though. In Saudi Arabia, I'd assume. My towel rack is behind above my toilet. Rip. There's no judgment. No judgment attached. I think they all need moving down a notch. Yeah, I'm going to move them onto this wall anyway. So I think we'll have that wall different, and then this has got the like. This is going to be the... Oh, did not mean to do that. This is going to be a lot easier to paint without those stupid things on there as well. This is a good bathroom colour though, this blue. Okay, so we could do just that amount. Or... we could do that as well. Let's do this first. Right, so that's too big now. It's quite cold here during the winter. We are a mountain area with a desert surrounding us, but I am sure it is never cold as places that I have there, no doubt. Yeah, I don't know. It might also just be, I don't know what you like. I don't know whether it's just a. I mean, we tend to have radiators on. We were joking about this the other day. November the 1st or October the 1st, radiators go on in the UK. It's a bit of a meme, but it tends to be quite common. Most people will just try and resist putting their radiators on. But it's a bit like aircon. It's pretty unusual to see aircon in a house in the UK, whereas like lots of America, obviously you'd have aircon. Right, so maybe we're better off. Oh, this is all going to be a problem, isn't it? This is all going to be a problem because I don't have a gap. I think it'll be alright. It doesn't necessarily even have to go right to the floor. Which is why we moan about the heat so much. Yeah. thing is, I think the thing is that if you live somewhere hot, your houses are designed in a different way. Houses in England are always just designed to keep the warmth in and not really like the opposite. That's so annoying. Hey Harriet. So do we think if I take the sink out, that's going to help that in any way? The temp's upwards of 95 until the end of October. Not really cold till around December. Wow. That is hot. That is warm. I'm wondering if just up at that level it would still like kind of look cool. Oh, Lisa. Where is my mirror going? I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. Not having a mirror. We could go a mirror in the middle. That might look quite... What's the chances that the mirror fits perfectly in the middle there? It doesn't fit perfectly in the middle, but it could have... I think these... I sort of think this is going to be alright. It doesn't really matter that those stripes don't... I think it might look quite kind of cool. That one's better as well. Yeah, it's not quite the same gap though. We can't have that. We can't do it. It's got to move over a little bit. Oh, stupid game. It won't go. Oh, that's so annoying. Jump up and down in frustration. Grr. See, it won't snap in the centre of that wall. It wants to snap one or... So silly. What if we go sideways or try a different mirror? Might have to move the sink a touch. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Frustrations. What about you? Are you any better? You're too tall. Do we, I mean, we all know it's there now because I've shown it to you. But, oh, it's a little bit noticeable, isn't it? Annoying. I think we'll take the sink out, move the sink over a bit. Right, so let's see if we can do this with the moulding. My guess would be no. But sometimes the game will let you put a piece of furniture over the top of something if you've already got the... Let's just do that. If you've already got the kind of mount there. So that is... bathroom, and it is, that's that little cheeky puppy right there. It doesn't let me. In your face, game. We didn't want to do it anyway. Right, and that's not going to center either. We're all just going to pretend that that's fine and that we didn't see it. And then it was always, can I not plumb you in there? Oh, there we go. If I sneak up on it, it'll let me plumb it in. Right, let's try not to screw this up this time and not get water everywhere. He's only gone and done it. He's only going to not cause the problem. I think it's what it is as you turn that as those things turn, they're going towards where your mouse is, and then you end up just eventually end up turning the dials, letting the water out. I still think that's kind of interesting. Yeah. It does annoy me as well. Especially as I can never really understand why it does that. Like, I guess the houses have just got like a fixed set of snap points, which is kind of weird. This is something they have changed for the worst. The items used to slide. Do you think they did? I don't think that's right. I think things have always had snap points. I might be wrong, but I feel like they've always had, because I don't think everything had like a free placement. Yeah, they definitely did. Yeah. As I said it, so was it when they changed? I've got a feeling you're right, actually, now I think about it. Was it when they changed the... do you remember they changed something because of the sound, the like sound insulation boards, when they put those in? They changed something, didn't they? To in theory, to allow us to snap everything. This looks nice, by the way. I'm happy with that. To snap everything together. To like, the idea was that you'd be able to have things completely cover a wall. This looks cool. I like this. It's a shame it doesn't go all the way to the ground, but never mind. What do we think? Is it acceptable that it doesn't go all the way to the ground? If it's not, I can just do it on another wall. I don't really want to do it on that one. But we could, I guess we could sort of make a feature of the fact that it does that, maybe. By having... Let's just try this a second. This might be an odd idea. It does look cool. I think it looks nice. I wonder if we went like that on this side. So we almost make it look like it's not an accident, like it's like a design choice. This might look derpy as, but we'll see. I said this in my Planet Zoo video earlier. It's the happy little accidents. Go and embrace the Bob Ross. No, that looks stupid. What are you on about? Stupid idea. Who even said this would be a good idea? Do you think Bob Ross ever went home and just like raged? I wonder why certain lights now create a dirty ring texture in the walls. Show up more when brighter colours like black rings. Yeah, I don't know. That is definitely a recent change. They've done some stuff with the lighting, haven't they, in the recent update, or one of the recent updates. It's kind of weird. I might continue this down this one side, and then we'll just go like tile and then tile, or panelling maybe even. Oh, you git. No, it won't work. Oh, well, maybe it will. Maybe a corner piece. That was quite aggressive, wasn't it? That's the coffee. It's the coffee that kicked in. Yeah, I wonder if Bob Ross ever went home and just was like, God, to be so positive all the time. I just want to be miserable. Probably not. That really was just like maybe it was a massive stoner. It looks nice though, doesn't it? I think it's because this white is like really crisp. That's what makes the difference. Makes it really kind of stand out. I like what you're doing with horsetail strips. Oh, is that what they're called, Dennis? Nice. Or is that a typo? Is that a predicted text? Yeah, it does look cool, doesn't it? Fresh. Okay, so this needs to go to a tile. I think the floor is going to need to change as well because it's... I'm not loving it. Reminds me of those chewy mints. Tree ball mints. Mr. Soft. Tree ball. I think now I've done like big bright colours, I think that's probably not going to work. Let's have a look at like... We could go with panels. I'm not sure this is going to work either though. Might be a little bit too similar. I've got to do the stupid thing where I put the tiles down. I don't think so. Can't remember what they were called, like square stripy ones. Square stripy chewy mints. Oh, I don't know. I'm usually pretty good on my obscure references, but now I don't get that one. Not sure. Anything that's like film knowledge or random cartoon or kids program, and generally sweets and adverts I'm pretty good at remembering. But no, I don't get that one. So what if we just went... I think I need to get the floor right first. Because I think the floor needs to go back to just being quite a simple plain colour. Just probably just these guys. No. No. What are you knowing? What are you knowing? The floor or the grey tile? These guys. Put it back. Oh, I don't even remember what I had there now. What did I have there? What did I have? That why were you were a really big fan of that one then? Alright, we'll put it back. We'll put it back. And we'll see how we get on. I'm not promising. Because it looks a bit grey. Pacers. I haven't heard of those, Lisa. I think it looks a bit dirty. That's my thing with it. Looks like it's kind of patchy, but we'll see. We'll try and make it work. We would generally always try and fit all of your eccentric demands that you always put on me. I'll do my best. I'll try my little hardy poos. Let's try these ones then. Oh, those are not going to work, are they? Oh no, this isn't good. Hello. That's fine, nothing to see. Nothing to see there. We just fell through the portal into another dimension, but that's fine. All good. We're back. Back in the room. Nothing happened. You can see them chewy mints right at the back of my mind. So you don't want chewy mint stuck at the back of your mind, Lindsay. That's probably what explains it. You're not supposed to stick them up your nose. You're supposed to chew them. Went on a little trip. It's probably before Toby's time. I don't know. It's not many things before my time. I thought we worked out we were all the same age, didn't we? Do you think if we... Yeah, that explains all my problems. These are not good either, are they? What do we want up here? It's going to get... I think it needs to just be plain. Those are the... Let's get the wall tiles. These are a little older, so I think we must have been little girls when they were out. Right. Soft peppermint puffs. What did you say they were called again? Pacers? Oh, I don't know them. Let's see what. Oh no, that's white. I need to not use the same thing. It needs to be different. Let's try these. God, it's so annoying that I have to put this thing down now. Peppermint puffs. I don't know those either. Right, so that's the grey option, but it all gets a bit. It's all getting a bit dark, isn't it? What about the white one? Put these down. Why you can't just sell them? It's funny how these. I remember when we first got these tiles in the game, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's better. That's way better." Now they look rubbish. I mean, they're way better than the original tiles. That's too busy, isn't it? It's getting too busy. This is all like really clean, and this is just... What about my like half tile options? It's too ocky. Ocky? What's ocky? Oh dear, this chair is so uncomfortable. Pacers. God dear. It's the most uncomfortable chair you could ever possibly imagine. Sit in a chair that's the most uncomfortable chair you could possibly imagine. And stream. How about the horizontal white panels? I feel like they would be just too similar to what's going up there. We can have a look though. Actually, let's have a little look. Oh, we've got another stack of tiles to put down now. Excellent. Be gone, all of you. And you, and you, and you. I mean, maybe it's just not quite clicking for me for some reason. I mean, it is going to get covered up a bit by the towel thing. feels like it needs to be a contrast, but I might be wrong. This isn't going to fit behind there, is it? Oh, maybe it will. Oh, it does. Beautiful. Maybe this will be alright. Let's have a look. Ceiling. Do. It's not perfect, but never mind. Wink. Yeah, maybe that's all right. I have one more thought, but we'll finish the moulding first. Is it like tiny white chews? You're all googling pieces now. Ceiling mouldings. Would be nice if they stuck the baseboards all in one style category instead of breaking them up into corners, long lines, etc. Yeah, there's often things like that which I think would just be simpler. Like, why not just have it that when you choose why not just have it? Because these don't rotate when you mouse wheel. So why not just have that you pick one piece and you've got 3 options that you mouse wheel down as to like goes up the sizes, and then the 4th mouse wheel down is the corner piece. Do you know what I mean? So you scroll through them on the mouse rather than having to have. I think sometimes, I don't know if they're doing this deliberately, but I feel a little bit like they keep putting things into this like root menu in order to make it look like there's loads of stuff when there isn't. It's getting a bit inefficient in there now. Because the thing is, the logic of the mouse wheel, though, on a wall, mouse wheel gives you extension. So why not make that work in the same way with the moulding? And then you wouldn't have to keep clicking back into the menu all the time. Because it is, I mean, it definitely is an effective thing in the game, and I'm definitely glad it's there, but it is a little bit laborious as a task. And they could have made it easier, I think. I get a bit overwhelmed looking at the menu, and your mouse ID would be so much better. Yeah, I mean, at some point they're going to have to do something to simplify all this stuff, because it's like, yeah, it doesn't need to be anywhere near this number of things in this menu at all. I've said this about the colour variants before. The fact that they have like the same piece of furniture appears in the menu 3 times because they've got like a wooden one, a light one, and a dark one. Well, that doesn't need to be done like that. It could just be a menu inside the object. Oh, so you get here and you've got a little drop down menu that says, you know, light coloured, dark coloured wood. I understand where they're doing it, so they'd have to have loads of colours in here, but again, it just ends up with tons of things in here. And this, I feel like it's pretty much at the point where it's like, yeah, like things like accessories. It's getting a bit overwhelming. But definitely a good thing to have loads of stuff, loads of options. See, I think that's all right, just kind of ending. Better to kind of end it early. Try and jam it in there. Okay, so I'm still not sure about this floor. Let's change that one in there. Cause of my spelling mistakes is I'm writing an assignment. I don't think you've got bad spelling mistakes. Oh, Rocky. Okay. I think you've got good English. I have to say, I hadn't particularly noticed you putting lots of spelling mistakes in. Some people do. Some people there's loads. But you get kind of used to trying to... Because the thing is, a lot of people... Yeah, if you're watching on your phone and stuff like that, you do quite often have to kind of interpret what people are saying. But no, I can't say I've noticed you having lots of spelling mistakes. Oh, this is a very chill piece of music, isn't it? Can I get in there, game? Hello? Hello? When I typed in Pacers, the basketball team showed up. When I put candy after that, the word candles showed up instead. Pacers. I'm going to try and guess. Pacers. Basketball team. Pittsburgh, maybe? Pittsburgh Pacers? Is that right? What else begins? Oh, Pennsylvania? No, Pennsylvania is a state, so they wouldn't have a... Posted a picture of them in the Discord. If you want to change the floor, maybe try an off-white. Not too bright. I'm trying to make it work with the floor. We'll see how we go. Indiana. Oh, Indiana Pacers. Interesting. Well, I guess it could be because sometimes they move, don't they? I don't know if that's the thing in basketball teams, but I know in like American football, sometimes they're like not in the places they originally were. I'm never sure about these when I do like the shower cubicles. I'm never sure whether to bring the ceiling down and have it like there. Because the shower head's so... I think it's just the shower head. I think it's just the shower head throwing me off. Causes too much tiling doing that. Yeah, true, it does. Right. I like our stripy wall, that's for sure. That one should probably be panelled. Oh god, it's so silly. So I want to get rid of this tiling I've got in my hand. Put it down. Sell it. I know what we could do actually is put down a little like that. Yeah, I'm coming round to the floor. I think we might stick with it. Right, let's do that little bit of moulding, see if that'll fit. Lower the ceiling with the door wall and be able to tile it. Do you mean in here, dude? I don't think that should be tiled. Yeah, so I could lower this whole wall and tile it. I think it would feel a bit claustrophobic though. I'm also not sure. Can you put a light you can't put a light on the bottom of a lintel. So that would end up being a dark, just a little dark box, because technically it thinks this is a separate room now. That feels like it might be claustrophobic. Yeah, I think so. I think I have tried that before, Dennis, and it have not liked, have not likey, no likey. Darn. That's annoying. Won't let me put that in there. Can I go behind the toilet with moulding? Nope. I'd have to take it out again, which I'm not going to. Okay. So, did we say we were going to go... This is very lazy. We said we were going to go panelling on the wall here. Oh, I didn't finish my coffee. It's getting cold. We've got 16 likes and 16 viewers. How nice of you all. Thank you very much. I never remember to ask to do that, but I should always... I watched someone the other day and he had quite a nice way of asking people to press the like button. I was a bit reluctant to do so. But if you think it's rubbish, it's fine. You have to press the like button if you don't think it's good. Oh, we got up to 19. Thank you, peeps. That was very kind of you. Coffee makes me sleepy. Well, that's... You're drinking the anti-coffee. You need to drink the proper coffee. Coffee makes you sleepy. Coffee makes me sleepy after the fact. I think that's normal, like a caffeine crash. 20 now. Oh, it's 19 on my screen. Yeah, we are putting a door in. Definitely. I'm not putting... No. I'm not having an open. What about when you want to go for a dump? You can't go for a dump while there's someone in the bed. With no door. It's not very romantic. Right. What are we doing here? So we're paneling this. Everything makes me sleepy at the moment. Everything. Literally, like... I think it's partly just like the lockdown world. See you, Alicia. Keep your eyes open for the thing in the Discord about the community house thing. We'll be posting that at some point. Hopefully today. Maybe. Probably not today. Tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. What was I saying? Yeah, like everything makes me sleepy at the moment. I think I'm definitely a seasonal person anyway. So there's always an element of like, when the winter comes, I think my natural, my inner bear, if that's a weird thing to say, probably is. There's definitely a bit of me that just wants to go, just wake me up when it's like the spring again. I just can't be bothered with this. I don't actually mind the winter, but if you're from the UK, most people in the UK, the thing that's just like, it's the middle ground between winter and like summer, of all of that shit, just like the greyness. October is just not. Winter makes me sleepy. Yeah, me too. Where is the... I want the towel radiator. That's not what. I love how high this is as well. Imagine trying to get your towels down. I want to get my towels. Let's get a step ladder. Dark by 7 p.m. We were out the other day. It was like 5 o'clock. It was dark. Well, it was getting dark. I think because we get so much crap weather in like October as well. Yeah, it was grey and miserable. Halloween. See, Halloween I don't think is definitely not as big in the UK. Like in America, it's massive, isn't it? In the UK, it's not so much. I don't think it's not super common. Well, certainly not around anywhere I've ever lived to get trick-or-treaters. It's more unusual. Eat and sleep, that's the only activities we do in winter. Yeah, exactly. Well, you presumably don't really get much of a winter in Saudi Arabia though, right? Like it's never cold, I'm assuming. Or is it? Maybe do the evenings get cold? I'm saying that. I do actually remember I travelled in Africa a little bit. In Africa. I don't know why I'm saying it like Saudi Arabia is in Africa, but I've travelled in Africa a little bit, and places where you wouldn't think would get cold in the evenings got cold. So yeah, maybe you do get cold in the evening. Eat and sleep. So I would quite happily just sleep, as I said, I'd quite happily just sleep and wake up in the spring. Winter is coming. Exactly. Tell you what we watched the other day, GoldenEye. I was like, you know that's Ned, don't you? That's Ned Stark right there. Winter is coming. It's a young Ned Stark. Alex Trevelyan in GoldenEye. I mean, we've gone back to. I've said this. I think I said this on the stream before, but as you do, finding things to occupy your brain during and just fill your time in lockdown. We started watching all of the Bonds from the start, yeah, Pierce Brosnan's gone back to being. We had like Timothy Dalton is reasonably kind of a bit more, feels a bit more like modern, and it's not quite so cheesy. Ironically, it's older, but Pierce Brosnan goes back to everything's a bit naff. He's a bit naff, and he just some of the crap that he comes out with. He's in the Full Monty as well. Ned Stark's in the Pierce Sean Bean. Sean Bean is in the Full Monty, is he? I don't remember him being in it. I remember Pete Postlethwaite. Pete. That's the best name. If you've got a lisp, Pete Postlethwaite. It's the best name in the world. It's very cold, especially in the north, middle, south, and east. Degree can be 5 to. Oh, right. They never knew that. The north can have snow sometimes. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose that's the thing. You just apply a picture of places, don't you? Because in my head, Saudi Arabia is all just desert and hot. But yeah, it must have mountains and stuff. I love fall and winter, not just the weather. It's deer and elk season. My hunting trip's the only holiday time I get. Nice. Yeah, I watch a show. Well, I say a show. I watch a guy called My Self-Reliance. It's a YouTube channel, and he basically is about this guy who's built himself a hut in the woods in Crown Land, like on the Crown Land in Canada, and it's pretty incredible, so beautiful. And he just spends his, he basically just spends his time kind of hunting and fishing and stuff. Pretty idyllic, and it's quite interesting, those sorts of things. You're like, kind of when all the world's a bit nuts, how kind of simple things are in places like that. How the world doesn't really care. Nature doesn't really care about all the stupidness that's going on in the world. Most people think that as well. I have families in the Philippines. When I visit in winter, they all wrapped up, and I'm in my bikini. Yeah. People always think that about here too. Let's not do those grey. Let's just do one white, I think, like that. A bit more interesting. Right, get in there, peeps. I was gonna say, I don't remember him in it. Who was in Full Monty? Oh, no, Pete Postlethwaite wasn't in Full Monty, was he? That's brassed off. It was guy out of Train Spotting, wasn't it? Is that right? I can't remember now. God, it's so long since I've seen that. Exactly, it's so peaceful, really brings you a sense of returning to what matters. Might have to check that show out. It's really good, dude. If you like any, if you like any of that sort of stuff, I've been watching it for a long time. He was a guy that basically got himself into a lot of debt, and so he talks about like he's not someone that's like a Ray Mears or a Robert Carlyle, that's who I was thinking of. He's not someone that's kind of lived his life always in the wilderness. Like he had a business and stuff, and he just kind of decided he didn't want to do it anymore. And so he kind of completely changed his life, moved out into the... And it's not, I don't think he's like in the middle of nowhere, but I think the things that appeal to me in that are obviously the kind of, the being in nature and everything, all that sort of stuff is just very good for your soul, I think. But also just the sort of self-determination of it. Like he's not really dependent on, like, things go well if he puts the work into it and stuff. I don't know that tell. Don't forget some reading material. Yes, I saw that. I haven't dropped that picture in, actually. I meant to drop that into the stream because you put it in that bit of the Discord. Let's go with that one. Mark Addy is in Full Monty, who played Robert Baratheon. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, brilliant. Nice little connection. And not something you'd immediately think of either. That's a good one. That's pub quiz knowledge right there. A little pub quiz factoid. What connects? Full Monty. Yeah, I've kind of mixed them together. I think I've mixed together Full Monty and Brassed Off. This is looking nice there, I think. Doors and windows. What are we up to? 242. If you join the Discord, Allah, you're very welcome to join the Discord. Anyone that is in the chat. And there's just a bit you have to like accept the rules, and then you can just post in there. Let's go. I need to encourage you all to post your dog pics and stuff as well, because we've got that thing for the community house. We've got that gallery. We've got a gallery wall in the community house that we have to fill. Do we think... or grey? I think they're a better contrast, aren't they? I think we'll go with those. Ask the question and don't wait for the answer. Plant. Doink. Ba, 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 ba. We can get another little plant on here. Coming together. Definitely coming together. I don't know if we're going to get both of these done because we're coming up to the 3-hour mark. And I'm getting pretty knackered. I'm feeling a little bit better after the coffee though, that's definitely helped. Let me know when you've posted. If you want me to share it on the screen, let me know, because I can do that. You have the technology. Right. What are we doing? What can we put down here? Some bottles and things, I guess. Bathroom. Some of this stuff. Do 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 do. Yeah, for those new guys joining the Discord as well, if you're PC players and you didn't see, we've started doing the community house, and I'm going to start doing more like community activities and stuff. So there'll be like a bunch of different things. This one this week is going to be, or the first one is like the multiplayer house that we started last week, which is basically people take it in turns to do a room in a house. We haven't started yet. I've got to share out instructions, but there is a channel there, so you're more than welcome. It kind of only works for PC players at the moment, but we will be doing some stuff that will make it work for console players as well. There'll just be like themed houses. That'll just be a thing where we say everybody make I don't know, like a 50s house this week or something like that. And then I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet, whether it will just be something we show in the stream or whether we have videos. I think it probably more likely to be something we show in the stream. Although I might make a video, I probably will make a video of the finished multiplayer house. I keep calling it multiplayer house because I'm being a clickbait YouTube devil, but it's not obviously multiplayer officially. It's not officially multiplayer. Right, let's get Lisa off of our back, put a door in. That one. I want that one. Grey. No, that's white. And oh, that's not the right door, is it? So grey, white. No, grey. White. Okay, so this needs to go that way round. Oh, that's why you were telling me, because I thought it just placed over the top of those. That's annoying. 3 new arrivals. Nice. Very welcome, peeps. So I'm not there to say hello and welcome, but you're welcome. Okay. So is that okay? Yeah. Right. Cool. So let's fix that bit of moulding before we forget. Yeah, it's not super busy in there, guys, but I'd much prefer it to be kind of something that grows slowly with people that are wanting to be there, rather than me just kind of spam it out to a bunch of people, because it's more kind of yeah, I'm not really bothered about there being loads of people in there, but obviously I'd much rather there be people in there who are engaged and chatting. How long will you live stream? Not too much longer, dude, I don't think. Coming up to the 3-hour mark, so definitely get this room finished, which will already be in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, so maybe only a little bit, only like another 10 minutes, I think, dude, to be honest. Quite happy with the way this has come out, though, so far. And this is... I thought we were going to get both of these done today, but we did not. We failed. It was a bit slow at the beginning. Is there anything we can put in here? New arrivals in the Discord. Don't forget green tick in the terms and conditions in the welcome section to get full access. Thank you very much, Lindsay. I have changed it a little bit actually, so it's a little bit clearer, because we got some feedback from one of the guys, Blin. I need to get back on the arc thing as well. That it wasn't entirely clear. So it's a little bit simpler than when you guys joined up, Lindsay, because there's basically now just one channel, and you get a message from Discord that basically says go tick that button, basically. But I do still see some people that haven't clicked the green tick. And there is a thing with the levels. I know Dennis asked the other day. Yeah, I know. I did. It wasn't super clear. I mean, obviously all of that stuff is brands new for me when I'm doing it. So appreciate it's all a bit of a learning curve sometimes. So sometimes things are not super slick. But it's definitely getting better. Definitely getting more confident. You kind of get like a sort of thing. You kind of sometimes I forget how many different bits and pieces there are involved in doing. Like, even when I post a video, there's like so many different things that I do in order to get that video kind of shared. And yeah, the Discord thing is a cool one. But as I said, I'd much rather have people that are in there that are actually engaged and doing stuff. But I think it's a bit of a thing at the moment, because there's a bit of a difference in, like, I think there's not a lot of you guys that watch me play Planet Zoo, and there's not a lot of the Planet Zoo guys that watch me play House Flipper. So there may well be some sort of some quiet people in there at the moment, but it's not too bad. What am I looking for? Shelves. I never remember where the shelves are. Cupboards. Hanging. That sounds a bit terrifying, T-Rex. I watch everything. I'm always watching. That's Monsters Inc., isn't it? Don't forget, I'm always watching. Just a little shelf. So glad Lindsay and Liz convinced you to break your rule and do the add-on. Definitely fits to a master suite. Yes, it does. Very much true. Right, so a little shelf. We could, I guess that could be a little seat. I guess we could do a little. I guess it could be a little bench. Do we want that? Kind of like that. I think we'll do that. Yes, I mean that's definitely the thing. That is definitely one of the things about these House Flipper streams. And I'm pretty sure if I did more streams of Planet Zoo, I'd get more people, watching those streams. But I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. And I think there's always a thing. You can grow quicker or you can grow better. Kind of rather grow better. Oh, I didn't remember there being a little light on that. What more do we need in here though, guys? Maybe some candles. I will be doing a thing as well. T-Rex, you're safe, but I will be doing a thing that means that no knives in the toilet. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Wesley? We've got Wesley. Well, we've got all our things. Oh, I guess we could. We probably should, shouldn't we? Since which ones have we? What have we done so far? That's the wrong way. Just to complete the set. Well, let me just finish my point. So I was going to say there will be a thing. There will be some things happening with the levels. Dennis, I know you asked me the other day. What's the levels for? At the moment, there's nothing for the levels, but there will be in the future. I haven't 100% decided what all the ideas are, but and some of them will be. It's quite a good way for me to see the people that are active in the Discord in like a really quick way, and it will be. So some things will be like, people that are kind of not engaged in the Discord shouldn't get the right to post their YouTube links and stuff. And I actually had removed one this week who was someone who's not said anything, a single thing in my Discord, and has posted themselves a YouTube link, which I just think is just a bit rude. So I'm not overly precious, but that's just not really, because it's just a bit lazy, to be honest, to do that. Oi Kelso, how you doing? Just posted the picture in the Discord. So are you happy for me to share it in the stream? I probably should check it first. I wanted to check it first before I should say. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm just checking this picture. Check it out. Quite rude. Don't blame you for kicking them. I didn't kick them out. I just took the link down. And what was quite funny is I'm pretty sure they didn't even notice I took the link down. I didn't notice I took the link down because they've never come back into the channel. What am I looking at here? So what I guess I can show that. Hold on, peeps. Right, let's do this. Remember I do this, Toves. So this is winter in Saudi Arabia, is it? Is it Tobruk? Have I actually closed the Discord? Looks like I've closed the Discord. Yeah, God, that's amazing. So Lisa, just so you know, that those pictures, that channel is supposed to be stuff that I put. Those are the intermission screen shares. So that sort of thing's better for just general chat in there. Because I take that stuff and put it into the stream, BRB screen. Right, hold on a sec, we're nearly there. Display capture. Right, the screen might go black for a second, hold on. This is going to be a bit weird. Hold on, let's just do this. 1 second, guys. Sorry, it's taking me a second to get this. I didn't have a screen set up ready to go for this. That's not what I wanted to do, but never mind. So that's, yeah, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? It's not what you'd expect to see at all from Saudi Arabia. Snow, I've never seen that. Amazing. Very cool. Thank you very much for sharing. That's very cool. So is that actually, that's not sand under there though, right? That's not desert under that. That's what's so cool about, I mean, that's the thing about the internet, right? Like, you just don't, this is the thing that people sometimes don't appreciate that you get. Like, how frequently could us peeps interact with someone? So we've got, in this chat, we've got people from all over America, we've got people from the UK, we've got people from Europe, we've got people from Saudi Arabia, we've got people from probably a whole bunch of other places. It's very cool, isn't it? It's very cool. It's quite motivational as well to think. There's a bit of a, like, I don't know, there's a bit of a thing about the internet, isn't there, sometimes? People just kind of, you hear a lot of stuff about, you know, how damaging and like social media is and all those sorts of things. And I do definitely agree that there are significantly negative things. But there is a bit of a thing that's kind of those boundaries that just, you know, wouldn't have been possible for that to happen. For like, you know, however many of you guys there are. I've tabbed out the window now so I can't see, but 17 of us or whatever is in the chat. And then all the people, and actually funny enough, a lot more people watch these streams after the fact. So hello to all of you. Don't ever really speak to you guys, but hello future people. Hello. Hello. You're not watching live, but so that's kind of interesting. So I think there's probably a lot of people that watch it, obviously different time zones and things. You get that. Right, probably needs a little light down there. My youngest daughter was, I don't know why I said it like that. My youngest daughter, you didn't even write it like that. My youngest daughter was able to make a best friend from Spain thanks to the internet and online gaming. To me, that's fantastic. Helps us all connect and understand different perspectives. Exactly. And what's actually quite interesting about it is I don't think it is the, I think if you just give people, this is generally always the thing, isn't it? We're going to break into a buy the world of Coke in a minute, but yeah, it's a bit of a like, it's the like people, give people just a space that they can kind of interact with each other. Yes, you'll get a reasonable number of people who are just, you know, douchebags and want to be just trolls, but it's a pretty small proportion. Unfortunately, sometimes they're a bit more noticeable, those people, but yeah, we're pretty good in here. Generally always been, barring the occasional wazzock, we've been always been pretty good. Yeah, that's why I wanted to share it, because I think that's really cool, and I think it's such a, like, in such a time when, you know, I'm going to definitely start monologuing in a minute, but it's quite nice to think that there are these little unifying factors. I've just noticed I haven't painted this one, I haven't done the thing on this one, but I think I'm going to leave it. I think this bathroom's probably pretty done now. Shame we haven't got a rubber ducky, because it feels like it needs a little rubber ducky. Should we have a little bounce on the bed, because why wouldn't you? So what do we think about a fireplace here? That might look quite cool. Let's try that. Oh, sorry, Wesley. Yes, you are 100% right. I got distracted by people, by nice things. Right, so if you haven't seen us do this before, this is the thing. I don't really know why. It was your idea, Wesley. We've done it now several times. So I was checking, wasn't I? What have we got already? We've got a fork under that one. This is going to be the end of the stream, by the way, when we achieve this, because it usually takes about 5-10 minutes. We've got a spoon under that one. We want better menus, all the paint options with the tiles, half walls, and rubber duckies. Yeah, we should start a hashtag rubber duckies. Tweet. Everybody should tweet. Tweet at House Flipper. Hashtag rubber duckies. Seems like it's the sort of thing that's right up their street as well, to be honest. Do we say knife then, yeah? I'm going to go bread knife because this just feels inappropriate. So enough gaming with Wesley. Probably cheer me up. Yes. There's always room for a bit of silliness. Book. Bless you, because you never get to see an enormous amount of the stream, but so we'll try and make sure we indulge you when you make it in. Okay, so I can't get it on there. What can we get? Oh, we don't need that, do we? Just use the small shelf. What are these actually called? Modules. I should remember that because they're much more practical. In fact, can we get it down? Yeah, this is going to be easy. Look, it's going to be easy. Did we do it under the toilet seat before? I think we just did it under the lid, didn't we? Maybe one more. Yeah, that was simple. That was the easiest one so far. Shh, never know it's there. I need a toilet roll up there as well. There you go. Cute. It's not. I mean, I don't know if it is that. Yeah, cute. Nice. A knife under the cutlery under the toilet seat. That's cute. Where's the toilet roll again? Supplies, is it? No. Madness. Where's the toilet roll? Is it in the equipment? There it is. Toilet paper. Yes, it is cute. Fair enough. I think that's done. I might just put see if I can get a fireplace in here, and then I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. It's like if Alice from Alice in Wonderland was living in a house alone. Would that what? I don't understand. Well, Alice has got cutlery under all her toilet seat lids, is she? Classic Toves. Moves on from a room, immediately returns to room. That's over there. I think the lights are right as well. Yeah, we've got a light on that. I don't think it needs any more in there. If Alice from I love a bit of Alice in Wonderland. Right, where's the fireplaces, peeps? Decorations? No. Other? Yes. Do 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 do. Weak. Oh, we got another blue thing. This is going to be a bit big. Is this any smaller? Oh, that's smaller. It always looks a bit naff, that one, though, doesn't it? Electric fireplace. Oh, we haven't put a fish tank. Have we got a fish tank in this house anywhere? I think these are all a bit too big, aren't they? That's not too bad. What's that then? That's the grey inside. Base. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, the blueness. It's the other world. Something wonky there, isn't there? Maybe you could add books. Oh, yes, we wanted to add some toilet reading, didn't we? TV. Yeah. I do like the mirrors, but I don't think I can handle that mirror doing that stupid thing. Books, books, books. Don't know if you get books. Oh, it's a bit huge though, isn't it? Mahoosive. Love to read in the bath. Yeah, me too. That's a bit huge. Let's just check in. See, they haven't got rid of that. So we just perch a book up on the side here. That's what we'll do. Oh, maybe I could put one on the... let's not put it in the corner of the bath. I think I... Oh, let's do this, in fact. Let's do this. What would you like to read, Lisa? What's your favourite of all the house member books to read whilst in the bath? I'm going to guess that you are... What's the... There's one that's the black cat one. Candles. There you go. Candles. Bit of ambience. Bowl. Little bowl thing. It's stone. There we go. If in doubt, stick a little stone bowl in somewhere. Right, book. Light the candles. Yeah, you said this the other day. Do they light? Maybe they never light because I never put them where they're supposed to be. They're not lighting for me. Maybe it's because I dropped them. They probably don't drop and light. Yeah, so you can light them if they're up there. Ooh, they've got like a black... Ooh, scary. Very bad, as if drop it. Yeah, true. Quite often reading my phone. Which you shouldn't. But, never mind. So I was going to suggest for books. Where are the books? Psychology. Deep psychology in the bath. Where's the one with the cat then? Little grey cat. There you go. We can put that up there, I guess. That's a bit messy. Let's put it up there. Or we could put it on the corner of the bath. No, let's put it up there. If we put it, no, I'm just going to go up there. It's going to stay there. I kind of wish this television wasn't so massive, because I feel like I want it to be the same width as the fireplace majig. Oh, I just tapped out of the game. Mouldings, excuse me. Those ones. Amicas. Oh, you reckon that works? That might work actually. That might be a good shout. I'm going to bet that it turns off as it falls. Oh, it actually won't even turn on the shelf. Is that because it's now like broke? Weird. Look, I've broken it. I've broken it. It's broked. Okay, that's a small one. Candle. Yeah, thought that might happen. It's just the wind as it falls that it turns itself off. Right, we are very nearly done. Very, very nearly done. I think I just need to... Well, we're not done as in the room is finished. Quite. Dag nabbit. We are almost done, as in I am nearly done. I am nearly done. Ooh, copiums? Are they copiums up there? I think so. Get in there. Oh, and that should be blue and not grey. That's that one. Everything else done. It's not a million miles away, is it? Only needs a little bit more detailing. Maybe a radiator there. What am I doing? Copiums. Copium. Where are we up to? 3 hours 17 minutes. I might actually just go for a loo break then, and then come back and finish it, because I feel like we're quite close to finishing it, if that's all right with you guys. So we'll stay a bit longer, but I need to go to the loo. It was really lovely talking to you, and yeah, thanks for sharing the pictures and stuff. Welcome to the Discord. You're always welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, there's not much of it left, is there? Because you're ahead of us. Oh, everybody's off anyway. Everybody's off. All right. Well, maybe we'll call it then. Maybe we will call it. Oh, it's still like 19 of you. No, I probably should end the stream anyway, guys. Yeah, take care, Lisa. everybody's like, I'm here. No, I think we'll probably will end the stream anyway, because I keep doing this to myself. I keep just going, oh, I'll just do a little bit more and then a little bit more, and then I'm getting a bit knackered, and that doesn't work. No. Does this work if you put a fireplace in front? It does not. Only if you bring it forward. Have it floating annoyingly off the... Oh, you can't have that, can you? Sometimes I really wish there was an undo button in House Flipper. Undo. It's definitely one of my favourite Planet Zoo features. So you basically can't put skating boards on that wall. That's annoying. Because it just don't work. It's another one of those things that doesn't quite want to center. It's not quite right, is it? Hang it till the last minute, but want to go ahead and say goodnight, goodbye, and it's been such a pleasure. Thanks for being awesome to two tabs especially, but all of you too. That's very kind of you. Yeah, it's a nice it makes it very fun for me as well. All you peeps are so cool. Hey Chris, how you doing? You are late. You are late. You are late. Yeah, we're pretty much about to finish. So, despite Wesley's protests, I think we're done. Well, we haven't finished this room, but we'll definitely come back and finish it. So we need to finish in here because none of this is done, and this is mostly done. But if I carry on and try and finish it, there's like another probably half an hour's work here, and I think I'm too knackered to do that. As I said, I was feeling a bit knackered at the beginning of the stream, so that's going to be it, peeps. Thank you very much, everyone hanging out. Apologies I can't stay any longer, but yeah, I kind of need to call it done. The room is not done. I know, bud. I know, but the bathroom is. Yeah, and we ended up doing kind of walls and things as well, which takes a little bit extra time. Sorry that's it's always a bit of a shame because you come in quite late into the stream, but so I might do a random Twitch stream tomorrow of some new demos and things of a bunch of stuff. So yeah, and usually what happens is that another great reason to join the Discord is that I always have a schedule up on the Discord, so that says everything that's happening in the week. Next Wednesday, I've said this in the last stream, but there won't be a House Flipper stream next Wednesday. I'm not streaming at all, so it will be next Sunday that there's the next House Flipper stream. But yeah, keep your eyes open for the rest of the stuff that's happening the rest of the week, because there'll be, there's usually some vids and things and some Twitch stuff and all that sort of gubbins. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, very much appreciate it. Why? I know, Wesley, of course. The boys gotta sleep sometimes. I just can't make content at all hours. I need to see my girlfriend sometimes. Alright bud, take it easy everybody, have a good one. Thanks for watching.